We're Group 5, and we did Bandit Capture the Flag.
In our presentation, we will discuss what the over-the-wire bandit challenge is. To do so, we will go into details about the commands used to complete these challenges. We will also go through different challenges ranging from low to high levels of difficulty. In our slides, we include the pictures of the commands and walkthroughs to explain them. Hopefully, this presentation will allow our viewers to get a better understanding of what the command lines are. Over the Wire is a beginner-friendly war game that helps you learn and practice security concepts in the form of fun-filled games. Each level requires you to connect to a remote Linux machine over SSH. For our project, we use Terminal as well as VMware to solve these levels. These levels are puzzles that require you to find a password for the next level. Each level requires you to learn a practical skill in order to get onto the next objective. These skills consist of basic Linux commands, using SSH, searching inside of files using grep, and understanding common command line and problem-solving patterns. Alright, for level 5, our challenge was to find the password to get to level 6. By the game, we are given that the password is stored in a file in the in here directory. We are also given that the file is human readable, 1033 bytes in size, and is not executable. Additionally, the game also gives us hints, including commands that can be used like ls, cd, cat, file, du, and find. So the first step to solving this level is to use the ls command. The command outputs in here. That means that there is a file directory named in here. Next, we want to use the command cd in here to change our working directory to in here. Our third step, the find type f size 1033c. This whole command searches two locations. It searches maybe here and file 2 for a file with exactly 1033 bytes. The string executable means that the file is not executable. And then finally, the cat command looks for a file named file2 inside the directory, maybe here. Cat then prints the contents of the file, leaving you with the password.
This is a very short level that only needed one single line of code to obtain the password. This level is completed by giving one single line of code, and then the next line gives you the password. The data.txt file is given, and then the goal is to find the line in the file that was only used once. Once I used the sort data.txt pipe unique -u, it helped me find the password and the level was completed. The goal was to find the password for level 9 and to continue over with the over-the-wire program. First, use the data.txt file that was given. Then it sorted it, which puts the identical lines side by side. Then using the pipe, sorted the output, gets directed to the next command, and then the unique prints the line that only happens one time.
For this level, we have a file called data.tar with many layers of compressed files inside. I start by opening with the tar xf data.tar, and I use the file to see what kind of file I got. Since the name usually doesn't match the real type, I rename it with mv and then decompress it with the right command, like gzip-d. I repeat this process by checking the type, renaming, decompressing until it becomes a regular text file. Finally, I use cat to read it and then get the password to get into level 15.
For this level, in order to get the password for level 14, we have to go into level 14. Since we don't have the password for level 14 yet, we are given the tools in level 13. Level 13 contains an SSH key that will help us log in level 14. We have to log out of level 13 and get the key outside of level 13 so we can use it to get into level 14 by using the scp command. The chmod command will then be used to change the permission of the key. Now the key can be used to successfully get into level 14. Then all that's left is to cat the file with the password.
So for level 18, it's a little challenging in its own right when you first look at it. You might be a little confused why you log into the port and your section gets terminated right away. This is because somebody modified the .-rc script, which is something that executes right after you log in. We can exploit the fact that with SSH, you can add a command to the end of it to execute right as you log in before .-rc is able to terminate you. So simply put in the login info with SSH and put cat readme at the end of the login, and the password will show up.
A couple of lessons we learned from doing Over the Wire Bandit that I hope you also take away is one, usage of commands and their extensions. SSH was used extensively at the end of the SSH login. We had our extension command, cd, and find. Both commands we've used as part of our labs to help find a file with certain attributes. Sort alongside unique to find a specific password that didn't repeat like other files. Gzip to unzip a file, and cat, of course, to read the file. A lot of the commands may look simple, but that does not mean that they are ineffective. Every single command serves a purpose, and that is exactly what this game sought out to teach. The final lesson is that anybody can develop an understanding of code. We're a group of people from all different backgrounds and with different personalities and interests, and we came together to figure out how to move on from one level to the next. As long as you just keep at it, you'll get it down. Thank you.